ladies and gentlemen, my name is Prasha and you're watching Last Week K-pop News for the 4th week of January 2019. First up we have new releases. Nothing major got released this week, so we will run quickly through a few minor ones. 17 came back with the single Home. They are very soft, and I now have diabetes. Bang Jungkook, formerly known as Bang from BAP, came back with the single Hikikomori. This is a reference to a cultural phenomenon of social isolation, which has recently gotten so bad in Japan that it has been declared a mental health crisis. I have no joke about this. This is legitimately terrifying. Good on Bang to actually bring some light to this. FNC's new group Cherry Bullet has debuted with the single Q&A, which has a certain retro gaming aesthetic that this dinosaur is a big fan of. FNC has some of the most unique groups, so I have hope moving forward for this group. I can't wait for another company to disappoint me and stumble over my non-existent heart. And for now that is gonna be all for the releases. Now we will move on to the news segment. I think it's important before we start this that we take a quick 5-second break so I could go and take 4 shots. Cause honestly, this week's news is kinda all shitty. If you don't want to give up on humanity, you should probably stop here, to be honest. For the few people who are still here, let's start with a lighter topic. It has now scientifically been found out that 17 are actually robots. Roll the evidence. First reason for why this week was stupid. We have shit going down in the wonderful land of moon babies. That is not their name. I have decided it is, cause if I unpurposely pronounce it wrong, you can't yell at me for being bad at pronouncing words. This is a fandom that normally doesn't take part in drama. I assume the reasons are that they're normally too busy trying to function, since half the group think that BDSM gear is socially acceptable stage wear, and Sholu shows more cleavage than a Victoria's Secret runway show. As I finished editing last week's video, shit hit the fan. Oh god, I don't want to do this. Okay, let's do it. Former translator from Monster X sold a cacao ID of the group's youngest member to a person on Instagram for $10,000. This is not meant to happen. This is a thing that happens in stories and not in real life. Nobody is supposed to be this fucking stupid. So for the sake of both of our sanities, I will now do a dramatic reading of these DMs. I would like to be straightforward with you. I would like to have his contact, but it seems it's impossible to get it. I didn't succeed for months now. Would you give it to me for money?
No, sorry. How much are you willing to pay? 'Cause if I do sell it out, the money will be sent to him, since I have to ask him also.
What is the punctuation for this? Has anybody learned punctuation nowadays? Well, how much do you want? Or he? I have 4.5 million won in my mind. Or is that too? ... Question mark, cause this is totally how you write a sentence. 4.5 million won. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
In dollars?
Yes, sure.
That's 4,500.
Ah, yes. Should I offer more?
How would you send it?
Is PayPal fine? Blah blah blah, more stuff happens, they decided to check in, something about LA, who the fuck cares? Further on.
4,500 wouldn't be enough for his gift. How about 7,000?
How about I pay you 9,000?
You must really love him.
No, she doesn't love him, cause if she did, she wouldn't be fucking doing this. But the stupid broad continues. Yes, I do.
Make it a flat 10k. And you have to promise that I'm not the one that gave you his info. 'Cause then I lose my job.
Well, I think that might... Yeah, I think you might have done that anyway. Blah blah blah, more happened. The seller wants to make sure that it doesn't get tracked back to her, because God knows it would be sad if people find out what a horrible person she is. So we keep going. Is this your first time doing this?
Yeah, no one offered. And you can't share it with anyone.
Don't be nervous. I won't tell anyone. Well, something tells me that she might have lied. And if you don't think it's cringe enough yet, This is how we end our saga. Blah blah blah. This is the PayPal information, blah blah blah. Alright, I will send it now.
I'm sorry, but can you make it 12K? CK is against me giving it out, but I'm just going to give it out anyways. I'm just going to pretend I didn't give it out.
Jesus, fuck, what is wrong with people? And with that, we will go to the next story. I will link a download link for all the DMs that was here, so you can read them for yourself and read anything I skipped. And if you ever want to feel like maybe we should just stop K-pop fandoms altogether, that is a reason. Next up in reason why we should just stop K-pop, ReVeluv. Nope, that's not how you. Red Velvet's fandom decided to trend the hashtag Leetook for jail. I saw that and thought, oh god, something horrible has to have happened. Turned out instead of something horrible happened, Irene had done a stage with Super Junior and had been the one to sing the female parts and do the choreography. I get that Irene the man-hater is a meme. I even respect if Irene genuinely doesn't like men. But this is just stupid. Can we all agree that this is stupid? Now, let's watch this very offensive video together. And let's watch out for the point where Leetook sexually harasses Irene. Did you see it? Did you miss it? It was right there, you know, when he kinda touched her waist. That's sexual harassment. Now let's totally watch this serial sexual harasser do it to other girls. This is so stupid. Like so stupid. ELFs, or Super Junior fans, very deservingly demanded an apology, and ended up trending the hashtag apologize for the truth. To be honest, this reporter have nothing to add to this. This is 2019. This is the K-pop world we live in. Jesus Christ, God have mercy on our souls. Third reason why this week was just actually the worst. K-pop fans decided to make fun of somebody's dad who died of cancer. Yes, this happened. I will give you a second to just really take that in. So for the people who doesn't spend all their time on Twitter, here's a TLDR. This is the Dolan twins. They're YouTubers. I don't know what they do, but something tells me I might not be their target audience. Their dad sadly, not that long ago, died of cancer. A few weeks before that, they made a joke about K-pop idols fainting. They later apologized for it and said it was to bring light to the topic. To be honest, it doesn't matter if this was a bad-mannered joke or not. What matters is what K-pop fans decided to do after that. They decided to make fun of his father, who died. Yeah, let's just have that sit a little while. Okay, have you taken that in now? What the fuck, K-pop fandom? Everybody already hates us. Please learn some decency. If you think this is okay, or not absolutely abhorrently terrible, please leave. This is why we have a bad rep. Okay, I'm calm now. Only took like 3 shots, but I'm calm now. Next up, Kai and Jenny broke up. If you didn't see that coming, you might be more blind than me. And I literally can't see depths. So that's pretty fucking bad. Are they really broken up? Were they ever really together? Is this YG's inner creep that made it so they broke up? Is it SM pulling the strings? Was this all a test to see if XOLs were ready for their faves to be dating, and if they weren't, Kai was a less financially value for them to lose? I don't know. I will have a video about my conspiracy theory later. But for now, I actually have nothing to add to this. This legitimately just came out as I was recording. So to Kai and Jenny, neither who will ever see this video nor probably understand this stupid way I pronounce vowels. I hope you're happy. And YG and SM. I hate both of you still. You're terrible. Dying of fire. Also, K-pop fandom. Can we not overreact about this? Can we just chill? Let them have their privacy? No? Well, I tried. Time to wrap up this shit show. N from Vix has revealed his enlistment date of March the 4th. For me, this has a special place in my heart. It really signals that the Gen 3 boy group era is really over now. All of them are soon starting to enlist, and I don't really know how to feel about it. Gen 3 boy groups are really my thing. Everybody else is so young. God, I'm the dinosaur. Oh god. We're all gonna die soon. We're gonna die of old age. Oh god. Oh god. This is what alcohol is for. So while I go and cry in a corner over the fact that the end is near and I'm dying of old age, this was last week's K-pop news. I hope you enjoyed this week and see you next week for even more hijinks about how K-pop fans are actually 5-year-old children.